So I am the repairer who reached out to Sorin at Electronics Repair School to help me with an issue that I'd experienced during a routine laptop screen replacement. Now, I've repaired a lot of laptop screens before, and this was a very unusual issue, and in Sorin's latest video that he released today, he was also confused as to why this issue occurred. Now, if you haven't seen this video already, I recommend watching that and learning in the process. What happened here was a customer brought me their laptop because it had a broken screen. This is the broken screen. I took it in at the weekend. I had it turned on and I could see that it was powering on and that indeed the screen was broken. So with that in mind, I go ahead and start disassembling the laptop. The first thing you have to do is disconnect the battery and the power source, and then you can start removing the ribbon cables. So I did that. I got it disassembled, ready for the new screen. The new screen arrived yesterday. It was a compatible screen. I've worked with compatible screens before and don't normally have an issue. But what I've noticed was that when I connected up the new screen and I plugged in the battery, within a few seconds I could smell smoke and burning, and then I noticed that there was some smoke coming from this area. So I immediately disconnected the battery and the smoking stopped. I inspected this area and I could see that there was a MOSFET, this one here, that had a crack in the top. Now, something that came to my mind was, well, if I just replace that MOSFET and put another one on, what's to stop the issue what's to stop the same thing just happening again? And he'd mentioned that early on in his video. So knowing that he's repaired a lot more things than me and has got more knowledge than me, I reached out to him. Now, the reason I reached out to him was because I'd ordered something from his eBay shop and I noticed that his return address was just a few miles down the road from me in a neighbouring town. And I couldn't quite believe that this big YouTuber could potentially be in the same borough as me. So I reached out to him yesterday. He responded pretty much immediately. He said, yes, I can have a look, to my relief. And I took it down to the shop that he was receiving it at. And yeah, he fixed it yesterday as well. So I'm really impressed with his quick turnaround and that he was able to fix this for me and then produce a video this morning. I upload that this morning where you can learn from. So yeah, this was the MOSFET that he'd replaced for me. I picked this laptop up today. My intention is to put it back together, put the customer's drive back in. I took the customer's drive out because the data's on there, and if something would have happened to this laptop, if it had got lost or damaged, then I just wanted to be sure that I've got the customer's data, because you can replace this machine. So yeah, put it back together, make sure that it's working. Thank you, Sorin, for fixing that. I'm trusting that this will be absolutely fine from now on. But yeah, an unusual issue from just a routine screen replacement. I fix things like this. I fix games consoles. This Xbox Series X needed a HDMI port. I've done that. I've got a phone over there that I'm changing the screen on. So I do a lot of repair stuff. And yeah, thank you, Sorin, for the videos that you produce and for the help that you've given me. So let's get this back together and make sure that it works. So this laptop's all back together now. The new screen is working fine. Here's the old screen. The laptop's charging. So yeah, all looks good. Took a bit longer than it needed to and than it normally does, but I'm thankful for the help that I got, and I'm pleased that I can return this to the customer today.